so till now we have created the technical clearing accounts with all these things. And in SAP S4 HANA, retained earnings accounts are very, very important. Okay, so ma'am, can you go to the transaction code FS00? Do we have any retained earnings account? Can you open the administration? Okay, you do one thing, ma'am. Can you go to the OBD for transaction code? Go to the transaction code OBD4. Retained earnings accounts are very, very important, all of you. Why? Because see, we will going to maintain the legacy data transfer systems, okay, for the asset balances carry forward things and all. Why? Because in SAP S4 HANA system, once you are completed with the previous year carry forward balances for the any asset reports and all, then only system will allow you to post the different types of system, different types of amounts, okay, that you want to post for the different assets in SAP S4 HANA system. For that thing, we need to have technical clearing accounts as well as the retained earnings accounts. Okay, so here the reserve, do we have any reserves and surplus? Yes, reserves and surplus accounts are starting with 100 100. Okay, you do one thing, ma'am. Go to the balance sheet account. Yes, go to the FS00 transaction code and create the reserves and surplus. Create the reserves and surplus account. So GL account type is a balance sheet account, and the next one is no. GL account type is a balance sheet account. It is not a primary cost or revenue. And you can just take out the, see, we are carry forwarding the balances. Okay, so that is why I'm just taking the balance sheet account, and the short text is a retained earnings account. Okay. Okay, go to the control data, ma'am. Go to the control data. Yes, so accounting currency is INR and short key is 001, and the create or bank interest is Z001. No need to take any reconciliation type. Technical clearing account, we can able to take out the reconciliation type. Short key is 001, and the create and bank interest is Z001. See, why we need to take? Why? Because you are using the technical clearing account to carry forward the balances from one fiscal year to the next fiscal year. But to identify the each and every balances of the particular subledgers things and all, you need to have the retained earnings account in your SAP system. Okay, see, you cannot assign anything in particular transaction codes and all. But the thing is that when we have the technical clearing accounts, you should have the retained earnings account. Okay, that is the very, very important point right now we have. Okay, so the next one is ma'am, define, go to the notepad, ma'am. Define technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisitions using transaction code FS00. And that step is over. And the next one is we have classify asset GL's accounts for document splitting. So if you are facing the document splitting errors and all, you can use the transaction code GSP underscore LZ2. And the next one is, ma'am, ABCDE. E point is here. E point. E point is assign technical clearing account. Assign technical clearing account to the chart of accounts. This step is very, very important, all of you. Okay. So why? Because if you assign the technical clearing account to the particular chart of accounts with the help of the legacy data transfers, you can able to carry forward the balances from one fiscal year to the next fiscal year. Okay, so that is very, very important in SAP HANA system. But when it comes to the ECC, so it is not at all important, all of you. Okay, why? Because carry forwarding the balances are not recorded in any SAP ECC system. So why? Because once you are ended up with the different types of accounting balances and all, then only you can able to move it. But in SAP S/4HANA, you should try to give the reports of the SAP carry forward balances things. Why? Because once you are transfer the balances from one fiscal year to the next fiscal year, that closed fiscal year should be measured or should be identified in transaction code FAA underscore CMP. So that is the very important thing right now we have, all of you. Okay. So what we need to do is assign this technical clearing account to the chart of accounts. Go to the SPRO reference IMG, ma'am. Go to the SPRO reference IMG. SPRO reference IMG and financial accounting and asset accounting. Financial accounting and asset accounting. The next one is asset classes. Asset classes. And the next one is integration with general ledger accounting. Integration with general ledger accounting. Integration with general ledger accounting. And the next one is technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisition. Yes, and define technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisition. Define a technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisition. So, okay, what we need to do is all of you can just go to the new entries, ma'am, and assign your chart of accounts to the technical clearing account. Okay, so that one is very, very important. Why? Because we are carry forwarding the balances. See, in SAP S/4HANA system, so we can able to get the proper measurements and with the help of these parameters. Okay, so automatically whatever the legacy data transfer amounts that we have or in the previous that we had, automatically it will going to show you how many transferring of the balances we are going to transfer to the next fiscal year. Okay, previous fiscal year is 2022, right? So you need to carry forward the balances in demo systems as well as in real-time systems and all. Okay, and take out the technical clearing account, click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. See, that is not much difference, but the thing is that you should mention the legacy data transfer dates as well as the technical clearing accounts. Okay, that one is very, very important, all of you. And see, I think so. I have given you the explanation on the technical clearing account. So this technical clearing account is a new account that you introduce for accounts only and cannot post a single ledger only, all of you. If you have set up parallel ledgers in the new general ledger, you should know that there are certain accounts that the system will let you post in one ledger but not in another. Okay, so that is why accounting principles has been assigned to the particular company codes. Okay, and same accounting principle has been assigned to the leading ledger, that is 0L. So that one is very, very important. Okay, so go back to this notepad, ma'am, and you can able to have the this thing. What is the thing? Activate segment reporting. Segment reporting is very, very important in SAP S4 HANA, all of you. Okay, so without having the segment reporting in SAP S4 HANA, so you cannot get the I mean exact reports for your assets. Okay, so this segment reporting basically breakdowns the operations of a company into manageable pieces or segments. Okay, see, we have Tata companies, and these companies record their detailed financial statements for each operating segment. The goal is to increase transparency for creditors as well as the investors. Okay, especially regarding with the company's most important plans. Okay, that we can call it as the operating units. So that is why we can able to have the what is the thing, segment report. So the next one is assign technical clearing account to the chart of accounts, and after that there is a FMAM EFF1, that is assign, sorry, activate segment reporting. Okay, so those things are mandatory, and before that, so we should assign the particular GL accounts, okay, with the help of account determination, right? So we have created each and everything, right? And we have created the technical clearing account in SAP system, SAP S4 HANA system, and that has been assigned to the particular chart of accounts. And at the same time, we should have the account determination. Okay, can you go to the transaction code A090, ma'am? A090 or else A190. Go to the transaction code A190. Give you a chart of depreciation, ma'am. Same thing, same like in ACC. But the thing is that there will be a much difference in new asset accounting for SAP systems and all. Okay, so please try to remember the point. Yes, take out that thing, ma'am. Select this thing and go to the account determination. First, to select with plant and machinery. Okay, that is main assets. That we can call it as a fixed assets. Go to the position and try to select your account determination. Go to the balance sheet accounts, ma'am. Go to the balance sheet accounts. Yes, and try to assign the balance sheet account for APC is a plant and machinery. Yes, plant and machinery. We have created the new account, right? That is plant and machinery. Okay, then next one is in the retirement account assignments, loss. What is that? A loss made on asset retirement without revenues. So just try to assign the loss due to scrap account. Loss due to scrap account. Loss due to scrap account. And the next one is a clearing account revenue from asset sale is a sale of asset account. Try to assign the sale of asset account. Try to assign the sale of asset account. And the next one is gain from asset sale is a profit sale of asset account. Profit sale of asset account. And loss from asset sale is loss on sale of asset account. Loss on a sale of asset account. Click on the enter, ma'am, and go to the depreciation. Click on the enter and go to the depreciation. Yes, double click on the depreciation. So here you can just assign the accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation, and the expenses accounts for ordinary depreciation is depreciation account. Ordinary depreciation is depreciation account. Depreciation account that we have defined, right? Yes. Click on the enter button, go to the save button and save it, and come back to this account determination once again, and go to the position and take out the asset under construction, and just we need to add the balance sheet accounts only. Okay. Go to the continue option. Is come back and go to the account determination and go to the position and just take out the assets in the construction side. Go to the balance sheet account and assign the balance sheet accounts. Balance sheet account is a plant and machinery account, and after that loss are made of sale of assets, loss due to scrap account, loss due to scrap account. The next one is gain, that is from sale of asset account, and the next one is loss, loss on sale of asset account. No. This is fine. I'm getting all these things for no need to and all. Okay, for the asset sections we cannot calculate. I mean, we cannot assign the depreciation accounts and all. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Go to the save button and save it. No issue. Okay, good, ma'am. Everything is fine, right? Now, what we need to do is we need to activate the segment reporting. Okay, so we have assigned the GL accounts in SAP S for HANA. We need to activate the segment reporting. Can you give /n? and go to the SPRO, reference IMG, and financial accounting, and SPRO, reference IMG, financial accounting, then asset accounting, then integration with the general ledger accounting, integration with general ledger accounting, and then next one is segment reporting. Segment reporting, come down. There is a segment reporting. That activate segment reporting. Activate segment reporting. See, this one is activated. So if this system is not activated with all these things, all of you, we should activate the each and every point of the segments. Okay, why? Because without having the segment reporting, I have already told you, based on the business operations units and all, you cannot calculate the depreciations, and at the same time you cannot calculate the assets reports for asset under constructions as well as the main assets. Okay, those things are mandatory and all. And but the main important thing is some of the systems, I mean some of your systems are not activated with the segment reporting, and some of the systems are activated with the segment reporting. If that system is activated with the segment reporting, there is no issue. If that system is not activated with the segment reporting, so that is the problem here. Okay, so this system is activated with the segment reporting. Please try to check it. Okay, now give /n ma'am and go to the specify interval and posting rules. That is OAYR. OAYR. Okay, go to the position, ma'am. Give your company code and take out the posting rules. Give your company code and select the company code and go to the posting rules options. Yes. Double click on the posting rules, and this is a monthly posting rules, all of you. So that one is very much enough. So can you give /n ma'am? And now what we need to do is, and this specify interval posting rules and all, we need to have the asset balance carry forward to the current year for all the ledgers using transaction code FAGL GBTR. Okay, so now go to the notepad, ma'am, and at the specify interval and posting rules, and after that you can just try to have one point, that is a point, that is asset balance carry forward to the current year. Okay, see, previous asset balances should be carry forwarded to the our present year, right? So for that thing, what we need to do, we should carry forward the balances to the current fiscal year. Okay, asset balance carry forward to the current year, for all the ledgers, current year, 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 for all the ledgers using transaction code, for all the ledgers using transaction code, for all the ledgers using transaction code FAGL, GVTR. I will write down this transaction code here. FAGL GVTR. It is very, very important in SAP as for HANA, all of you. Okay, don't forget. FAGL GVTR. Okay, please try to write down that thing. FAGL GVTR. And the next one is B point is year-end closing. Okay, we should have the year-end closings, right? B point is year-end closing using transaction code, year-end closing using transaction code AJAB. Year-end closing using transaction code AJAB. AB, B for ball, AJ, AB. Okay, and we do have one program. Program is we do have one program. That program is RAJB S00. I will try to write down here. RAJB S00. Yes.
Sir, can you repeat this?
Year ending closing transaction code is AJAB and program is, go to the Skype, copy that one and paste it in the notepad. And program is copy that thing. RAJB S00 using transaction code SE using transaction code SE30. Using transaction code SE30. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to carry forward the balances, right? So FAGL and FAGL GVTR. Go to the transaction code FAGL GVTR, ma'am. FAGL GVTR. FAGL GVTR. So here you can just try to give the 0L and company code and carry forward the balance fiscal year is 2023. So that one is very, very important. Can you go to the execute option, ma'am? So it will going to take some time, all of you. But the thing is that here you will going to face a lot of errors, all of you. Okay, so please try to remember each and every point for the balancing carried forward. Okay, in SAP system, in SAP S4 HANA, that one is very, very okay. So without having the carry forward balances and all, you cannot able to calculate the things. Okay. I think so. We have some errors, so that is why it is taking some time. Otherwise, it will show you the balances. I mean, total balances that we have for the previous years, and those balances should be carried forward to the present fiscal year. Okay, I think so. Run 158 didn't process specified ledgers company code and financial year FI. Okay, continue, ma'am. No issue. Continue. There is no any errors. Okay, what we need to do is remove this reset asset account specific BCF. Store original PLL account. No. No, ma'am. Remove the store original PL account. Yes. And just do the test run. Go to the execute option. Correct the following errors. I think so. You cannot determine the period for rule DY to 2023-07-27. Okay, good. Ma'am, what is your physical year variant, ma'am? DY only. That is the only thing, right? Okay, remove this thing. Remove this thing. So we do have one error. So that is why just go to the notepad, ma'am. Just go to the notepad. Just go to the notepad. Go to the notepad. So under this thing, you can just try to write down the errors, ma'am. Under the 12th point only, just you can just try to give the errors. Click on the enter. Just give the errors. In this error, so you can just try to write down. The first error is you cannot determine for rules. You cannot determine for rule. You cannot determine for rule. What is the rule? dy, right? dy to 2023 07 27. 2023 07 27. What we need to do is, so you can just sorry, using transaction code OA84. Using transaction code OA84. So for that thing, what we need to do is second thing is posting not possible. Posting not possible in company code. I think so for DUR1. Posting not possible in company code DUR1 and specify open financial year or fiscal year and specify open fiscal year using transaction code FAA_CMP. Using transaction code FAA_CMP. Okay, so what we need to do is, can you go to the transaction code OA84, ma'am? First thing. So for that thing, we should have the period control, all of you. Okay, so we should have the transaction code OA84. Okay, so fiscal year is give the fiscal year variant, ma'am. That is DY. The next one is from calendar year is 2023. And go to the execute option, ma'am. Go to the execute option. So we have all these fiscal years period controls things and all. Come back, ma'am, and go to the remove the test run and again execute it. Go to the save button, ma'am. Okay, good. So can you give /n, ma'am, here? Give /n. And once again, you can just go to the transaction code. Once again, you can just go to the transaction code FAGLGBTR. FAGLGBTR. Just give the ledger 0L and give the company code and give the carry forward to fiscal year. Remove this store original real account. Yes, and now you can just do the execute option. Yes, for the test run, we just need to do the execute option and see posting and posting not possible in company code DUR1 and specify open fiscal year. Okay, so already we have cleared that error. That error is, what is that error? Go to that notepad. See, for the posting period control, without having the specifications of the posting period control to the particular carry forward balances of the fiscal years and all, okay, system will not going to allow you. That is very, very important. And at the same time, you cannot determine the rules, okay, for the fiscal year variant to 2023 07 27. So we have cleared that error using transaction code OA84. But the thing is that posting is not at all possible in company code DUR1 and specify open fiscal year. Okay, we have got that error, right? So for that thing, we need to have the transaction code FAA underscore CMP, not this 4, remove the 4, FAA underscore CMP. FAA underscore CMP. Yes, remove this thing, ma'am. Give slash in. Remove this thing. Give slash in here. Okay, so that is why the system is not showing the carry forwarded balances. Okay, FAA underscore CMP. Yes, go to the transaction code FAA underscore CMP. Okay, why? Because for the separate subledgers, that is a asset accounting. So you do have the DUR1 company code. All of you, if you have to follow the different types of steps. Okay, if you don't activate the segment reporting, if you don't activate the company codes things and all, automatically in transaction code FAA underscore CMP, your company code will not be reflected. Okay, so unless you don't do the configurations of the particular segment reportings and technical clearing accounts and all. So that is the very important thing right now we have. Okay, so now we have got the error, right? So for that error, so we are using the transaction code FAA underscore CMP. Why we are using the transaction code FAA underscore CMP? Why? Because it has the legacy data transfers. Okay, and at the same time, you should mention the closed fiscal year. Without mentioning the closed fiscal year, how you can able to do it? Okay, so that is the main important point right now we have, right? Okay, so the main important thing is that we are transferring the balances based on the ledger, leading ledgers and all. Ma'am, can you double click on this leading ledger 0L? After the DUR1, you have 0L, right? Double click on this thing. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to the change option, ma'am. Go up, there is a pencil option. Yes. So now you can just enter, ma'am. Highest fiscal year is 2023, right? So just enter the highest fiscal year is 2023. Now you can just enter, ma'am. After that, here closed fiscal year will be coming into the picture. You can just observe the things, right? All of you. So closed fiscal year is 2022. That is the most important point right now we have all of you. Okay, so without activating all these things, you cannot post the assets values. Okay, see, even though if you are not facing any errors, when you go to the transaction code AS01, automatically system will throw you an error. Okay, so don't ever try to do all these things. Just come back to this configuration, just finish your configuration, then go back to the AS01 transaction code. Okay, in SAP FICO S4 Hana, in new asset accounting, all these changes are very, very important, all of you. If you mention all these points in interview, definitely you will going to select. Otherwise, you cannot, right? Okay, so I will just loop this Nagalakshmi, ma'am. Okay. Give me 1 second, all of you. So he will share the interview, she will share the interview tips. Okay, so I will message him. Sorry, I will message her. Okay, definitely. Okay, good. No issue. So the thing is that double click on this DUR1, ma'am. So we have closed this fiscal year, that is 2022. All of you just do the things and double click on this DUR1, ma'am. Once again. So she will going to join in this class within 15 minutes, all of you. Okay, whatever the questions that you have, okay, you can just ask her. Okay, so what we need to do is in company code status, this should be in a 0 for testings. Okay, this should be in a 0 for testings. Can you open this thing, ma'am? So it will we will going to have the productions and productivity and deactivated. So if you want to deactivate the company code status for the asset accounting, you can deactivate it. So everything should be in a in preparation stage, that is testing for testing purposes stages and all. That is very, very important in SAP S4 HANA. Okay, so the next one is go to the legacy data transfer tab. Go to the legacy data transfer tab. Here legacy data transfer tab is there, right? Now what we need to do, so all these things are in suppress mode. So can you go to the create option? We do have one create option, right? Here, yes. You go to the create option. And what is the transfer date? Um, what is the transfer date that we are having? 01.07. You can just give it, ma'am. No issue. 01.07.2023. Okay. So legacy data transfer status should be in a preparation stage. Okay. So please try to have SAP all. So why data should be in a in preparation stage? Why? Because whatever the transfer values that you are doing, okay, based on the which translation date, okay, you are using the 01.07.2023. But in a real time, we do have 31st.03.2023. Okay, so that is the very, very important. And legacy data transfer status should be in preparation stage. Okay, please try to understand the point here. And based on which document type, that is asset accounting document type, that is AA. Take out the asset accounting, ma'am. Document type is AA. Okay, so document preparation stage is document type is a asset accounting, and it is in preparation stage. You can just try to observe the point that is 01.07.2023. So that is very, very important. Okay, so I think so. This one is very, very important. Okay, so click on the enter, ma'am. Automatically, it will going to come the picture. Go to the continue option, ma'am. No issue. So this LDF, this legacy data transfer, they changed if the fiscal, if the close fiscal year is 2022. Already we have changed the year in transaction code OA84. And after that, posting period controls have the different types of controlling specifications for the legacy data transfers. Okay, so based on the legacy data transfer status with the help of document type, so we are entering the legacy transfer date. Okay, so that is in preparation. Okay, go to the save button and save it, ma'am. So this is the way you have to save the details. Okay, so if you don't save the details, all of you, automatically it will show you the error. Okay, what is that error? That is, you haven't processed the previous fiscal year carry forward balances things in on. Okay, definitely it will show you the error. Okay, please try to do the configurations, and main configuration is FAA underscore CMP. Okay, so now what we need to do is, can you give slash n, ma'am? Go to the transaction code FAGL We need to carry forward the balances, and you need to see the balances, right? Go to the transaction code FAGL and give the leading ledgers and remove this separate P&L accounts and give the carry forward to fiscal year is 2023 and remove this thing and go to the go to the execute option. You can able to see the lot of balances that has been carried from the previous fiscal years. Okay, why it is not showing the balances and all? Do we have any message log? Go to the show message log, ma'am. So test mode is very an original PL account, uh, original PL account was not stored. Okay. And process the following ledgers of the company codes, and leading ledgers processed when zero entries are inserted. Why these zero entries are inserted? Okay, come back, ma'am. We do one thing. Come back. Uh, Come back. No issue. One step back. And take out this store original PL account. Take out this store original PL account and go to the execute option, ma'am. Execute it. And why the balances are not showing? So there is no any error messages. Okay. There is no any error messages, and okay, no issue. I mean, if it is a SAP S4 HANA systems, right? And definitely they will, uh, I mean, they can be rejected the data as well as they can be deleted the data. Okay, that is not the issue. And why this? Okay, you do one thing, ma'am. Come back, come back. We should see the balances, right? Okay, no issue. See, if we get any errors regarding with the AS01 creations of the new assets and all, then we can able to do it. Okay, there is no issue. And what we need to do is remove the test run, ma'am. Remove the test run and go to the execute option. Remove the test run and go to the execute option. No issue. Come back and go to the save button and save the variant. No worries. So if you don't have the balances, there is no issue. Why? Because in 2022 for your company code, there is no any balances. Okay. So that is why it is showing like this, zero balances and all. And but you have to save the variant. Okay. So please save the variant, ma'am. No issue. Yes. Give the any description. Go to the save button and save it, ma'am, and come back. Yes. And give slash n and give slash n. See, all of you, errors are very, very important. Okay, you can able to get the carry forwarded balances if you have on your system. That is a demo systems. Some of the systems we do have the carry forward balances, and some of the systems we don't have the carry forwarded balances. Okay, that is very, very important. But the thing is that you have to save the variance. Okay, without saving the variance and all, you cannot move, right? So that is the very important point right now we have. Okay, then no issue. Okay, ma'am. So the next one is we do have the sorry, specify rounding rules of the net book value for the depreciation OA Vivo transaction. Go to the OA Vivo transaction, ma'am. Go to the OA Vivo. Try to write down the transaction in the notepad and give the OA Vivo. OA Vivo. Okay, continue. No issue. Take out your company code, ma'am, and go to the rounding rule specifications. Okay, so for this thing, what we need to do is uh, take out the book depreciation, ma'am. Take out the book depreciation and go to the rounding specifications, or else double click on the book depreciation. Double click on the book depreciation, yes. And go to the rounding specifications. Go to the rounding specifications. Come back. Come back. Go to the position. Give your company code. Double click on this rounding specifications. Double click on this rounding specifications. Double click on this book depreciation, ma'am. Position the cursor on valid entry, sir. Change it. Yes. Continue. Double click on this book. Ma'am, remove the select option. Just remove the select option. Just double click on book depreciation. Yes. So go to the change option, ma'am. Go to the change option. Double click on this book depreciation once again. Double click on this book depreciation once again. Come back. Come back. Go to the display change option. Okay, and double click on this book depreciation. Double click on this book depreciation. Okay, just click on the automatically calculated depreciation. Go to the save button and save it. Tick mark on the automatically calculated depreciation. Okay, you go to the save button and save it. Good. Okay, ma'am. Go to this notepad once again. Go to that notepad. I think so. We have done with the each and everything, all of you. And at the same time, the thing is that here you should have the proper parameters for the new SAP S4 HANA asset accounting. Okay, without activating the legacy data transfers, you cannot do anything. Okay, please try to do it. Okay, so that is very, very important. Then define multi-level methods. Can you go to the transaction code AFA MS, ma'am? So we can able to create the multi-level methods. Okay, give /n, go to the transaction code AFA MS, and we will going to create the multi-level methods. Okay, just go to the new entries, ma'am. Give any multi-level method. That is SLM at the rate of 5% anything. And that is validity start date is from ordinary depreciation start date. SLM at the rate of 5% anything. Ordinary depreciation start date. Second one. Yes. Can you go to the levels, ma'am? Acquisition year is 2023. And the years are triple line. And periods are 12. And base value is 0.1. And percentage is 5%. Base value is 0.1 and the percentage is 5%. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Yes, then come back, ma'am. Come back. And the next one is multi-level method. So the WDV depreciation at the rate of 3%. Come back. Come back. Go to the new entries, ma'am. Give the another multi-level method, that is WDV at the rate of 3%. WDV at the rate of 3%. And the next one is validity start date is from the ordinary depreciation start date, and go to the levels and give the year 2023 and years are 999 and period is 12 and the period is 12 and the percentage will be 3%. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Okay, the next one. So can you give /n, ma'am? Go to the transaction code, maintain period control methods using transaction code AFA MP, right? Go to the transaction code AFA MP. Go to the transaction code AFA MP. Yes, all of you should have the period control method. Why? Because we are starting with the period control method 0001. Okay, that is acquisition year, retirement years, and transfer years. Period control methods are very important. Okay, for this acquisitions years, okay, 01 is the period control method. Okay, and see, SAP system has provided you the different types of period control methods, and that should be measured by the acquisitions and adding things and retirement things and transfers things and all. Okay, so those things are period control methods. If you go to the acquisitions things and all, take out this thing, ma'am. Acquisition 01. Go to the drop down option. Acquisition 01. Go to the drop down option. See, here you can just have the period control, that is pro data period start date. Okay, see, based on the requirements and all, you can able to have the depreciation periods controls based on your client requirement. Okay, this is the way you can able to control the periods. Okay, and at the same time, all of you, if you can't reach out to the different types of period controls things and all, automatically system will throw you on error. Okay, that period control method has not been segregated to the particular depreciations keys based on the depreciation areas. So that is the important point right now we have all of you. If you can't remember each and everything, just write it down in your notepad. Automatically you will going to get one more important point. Okay. So the next one is we need to define the depreciation keys, right? Go to the transaction code AFA, AFA MP, right? AFA MP, and create the depreciation keys now. AFA MP. We need to create the depreciation keys. Okay. AFA MP, give slash n and go to the transaction code AFA MP. Can you go to the new address, ma'am? Can you go to the new address? Can you go to the new address? And you can just give the depreciation key. Give the depreciation key. Any key you can just give it. Give the depreciation key. And SLM, plant and machinery, or else SLM at the rate of 5%, you can just give it. And the status is in inactive mode. We can able to activate it. Period control according to fiscal year. You can just tick mark on this period control according to fiscal years, and depreciations to the day. Depreciations to the day. Just tick mark on it. Yes. Can you go to the assignments of calculations and all? Go to the new address, and depreciation type is a ordinary depreciation, and phase ordinary depreciation, and the phase is from the start of depreciation, and give the base method 0014. Every base method is 0014, and period control method is 001 0014 base method, and period control method is 001. And you have created a multi-level method, right? And assign the multi-level method. Assign the multi-level method. Okay, class is a straight line depreciation. Okay, go to the save button and save it now. Okay, come back, and you should activate this thing. Okay, this depreciation key. So Come back. One more step. One more step now. Select that thing and activate it. Click on the enter, go to the save button, no issue. Okay, come back. Come back. So this has been activated. Okay, come back. One step back, no issue. Okay, so it has been activated. Then next one is go to the new entries. Go to the new entries and the depreciation key. Give the depreciation key and give WDV at the rate of 3%. Give WDV at the rate of 3% and period control method according to fiscal years and depreciation to the day. Good. And go to the assignments, calculations, methods and all. Depreciation type is ordinary depreciation from the startup depreciation, and base method is 0014. And period control method is a 001. See, everything is interrelated, all of you. So in your SAP system, everything is interrelated. Okay, why? Because okay, so your eye is connected with the brain, and your nose is connected with the brain, and your mouth is connected with the brain. Okay, everything is interrelated, right? Everything is connected to the one point. Okay, that point we should be, yeah, I mean, we should activate that point only. So if you don't activate that point automatically in SAP S4 HANA system, if you miss one point, system will throw you on errors. Definitely. Okay. But the thing is that you should be very careful with your legacy data transfers, segment reportings, and at the same time period control methods. Okay. So that is very, very important. Click on the enter button, go to the save button and save it, and just please try to activate the things. In interview point of view, they will going to ask you different types of questions. Okay. But you should be in a position to explain each and everything. Why? Because see, okay, I will going to stop this recording. Tomorrow we will going to create the new asset. At the same time, we will going to calculate the depreciation in SAP S4 HANA. Okay, please try to do it. And I will going to stop this recording, all of you.